What's up, guys? It's me, Owen, and I'm back with another video. And today we're talking about the playoffs. It's championship weekend coming up, and ooh, baby, we got some matchups to talk about. This is gonna be fun. So get on with it. So drop a like, subscribe, and first off, want to talk about the AFC matchup, Chiefs and the Bills. I already talked about the Chiefs Browns game previous video. Um, as far as the Chiefs go, the big thing for them is, are they going to have Patrick Mahomes? He suffered a concussion in the Browns game. We don't know if he's going to be able to play or not. Um, we'll see what happens. We probably won't find out till late this week. If he can play, it's going to make it a much closer game. If not, then it's going to make it a lot harder for them. I was going to pick Buffalo regardless, but that said, not having Patrick Mahomes is going to hurt the Chiefs significantly. Um, but that said, I'm not writing them off. They can definitely do well, or they're still going to do well, but you want to have Patrick Mahomes out there for your team. You just do. Not having him is going to hurt, and it is what it is, unfortunately. So I'm still giving the nod to Buffalo in that game. But that said, either way, it's going to be a pretty good game. And Chad Henne is a very capable quarterback, and he will do well for them. That said, moving on to the NFC side, you've got the Bucks and the Packers. Rematch from the regular season. Gonna be in Green Bay. It's gonna be cold. Tom Grossi's been talking his shit. I've been seeing it. Um, I want to talk a bit about the Saints game though, or the Bucks Saints game first, because that game, if that's Drew Brees' last game, and it's not definitive on if it is or not, but if it is, that's a tough way to go out. Three interceptions, clearly does not look the same as he once was, especially with the injury he suffered during the regular season. And now it's really a question of when he makes the announcement, because he said he's going to take the off season to think it over, the same way he did last year. And if he decides to come back, he'll come back. If not, he'll retire. The big problem for the Saints is they are shit out of luck in terms of cap space. Literally, they're at almost 100 million over. That team's gonna implode this offseason. They're gonna have to make a lot of moves to get anywhere close to the cap, and it sucks because for the Saints, the thing with them is they didn't really supplement Breeze until his later years. And 2 years ago, and I'll say this, from here on out, we got screwed out of a Brady Breeze Super Bowl. We should have had a Brady Breeze Super Bowl. That pass interference was not called, and it should have been against the Rams. I will continue to say that for forever and ever, amen, because that is the fucking truth. But that being said, we had other chances, and nothing, and it didn't work out. It is what it is. But for the Saints, they have to figure something out this offseason because they are screwed in terms of cap space. And who knows if Breeze is going to come back. Jameis Winston, his backup, is a free agent, by the way. Apparently, there's footage from the end of the game of Breeze saying to Winston, or apparently, if you read lips, it's Breeze saying to Winston, "This is your team now," or something like that. So we'll see. But in terms of the Bucks game, and this is the thing that Grossi's been on about is, how many of these guys like played in the cold or whatever. I mean, obviously we know Brady and Gronk because they both played in New England for years. Obviously, uh, you forget, and Antonio Brown played in Pittsburgh. Duh, obviously. Um, I have the roster literally pulled up. There's probably a few like I don't remember exactly where some of these guys were, but some of them, definitely played in colder weather at times in their career. Jason Pierre-Paul's a big one because he played with the Giants at one point, or for most of his career. So I wouldn't write the Bucks off in this game. All right, I'm just saying, just you can't write them off. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a close game. It's not gonna be a 30. Sorry. It's not gonna be the 38-10 type of game that we saw in the regular season. It's gonna be a lot closer than that. The big thing is, speaking of Antonio Brown, MRI came back. Not He has a non-serious injury with his knee, so he's going to be day to day. And Vita Vea is looking like he's going to be coming back off injured reserve um, after the injury that he suffered back in the regular season. So having both of them and having the roster that the Bucks have um, is going to be huge. And you know, it would be awesome to, yes, it'd be awesome to see Rodgers get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in a long time. He hasn't been back to the Super Bowl since when his Packers beat the Steelers in 2010. Um, he hasn't been back since. Brady obviously hasn't been there in a couple of years since when he beat the Rams. And it would be cool to see Brady go back to the Super Bowl to take Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl because again, Tampa Bay hasn't gotten this far since back when they won the Super Bowl in 2002. So to see Brady take this Bucks team, not only make the playoffs, but to get to this point, it's it's basically which playoff drought's going to end. The Packers or which Super Bowl drought's going to end. The Packers or the Bucks. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. It's going to be awesome to watch. I can't wait. Um and yeah, so I'm still picking the Bucks, obviously, but it's not gonna be easy, and I cannot fucking wait to watch this game. This weekend cannot come soon enough. So with that being said, picking the Bills and the Bucks to make the Super Bowl. If that's the matchup we get, which I think is gonna happen, I've said this before. I think Bills Bucks it can go either way. It's the old guard and Brady against the up and comers, the new AFC East Kings in the Bills. Um, I'm gonna give them that crown because they deserve it. And to see the Bills get to this point is pretty freaking cool. And I think they have as good of a shot as ever to win. But again, Brady has all the Super Bowl experience. So, Gronk's had that experience. I don't know if Antonio Brown was with the Steelers when they made it in 2010 and lost to the Packers, but if he was there, he's been there. Um, Jason Pierre-Paul, obviously, he was with the Giants when they made it. I believe in 2011 when they beat my Patriots, no less. Um, so I'm not gonna pick right now. I think I've said before that it can go either way. My official pick was the Bills. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back at that in the original video. But regardless, when it comes down to Super Bowl Sunday, whoever we get, it's going to be a hell of a matchup. Whether it's Bills Bucks, Bills Packers, Chiefs Chiefs Bucks. Any four of those matchups, or any one of those four matchups, I'd want to see. I think this is going to be a hell of a Super Bowl. It's going to be a hell of a championship weekend, no less. And I can't wait to watch. See y'all then.